Hi guys, it's me, Layla. I'm here to share a project with you guys for fall, and it is this little scarecrow that I created. She's so adorable. I gave her eyelashes, and I will be doing a tutorial right now for you guys because I have to make her a partner, and I'm going to make a boy version of her, but all products are from Dollar Tree, so pretty much this costed me less than $3. And these are the Scarecrow picks from Dollar Tree, and they come 2 to a pack. So it's these ones right here, and this is going to be the boy version. So I picked up 1 pack of this, and I picked up styrofoam. It's the cone-shaped styrofoam, and I wrapped burlap around it in circles, added a cardstock underneath it. It's not even cardstock, sorry, chipboard. It's recycled chipboard. And then I gave her kind of a dress make-do, if you will. Added a bunch of leaves for fall colors, and then some yellow flowers that I distressed. And then I added some sparkly twine, if you will. And I got this last year, I believe, from the from the Target Dollar Spot. Then I added a little bit of a flower right here, small flower right here in orange, distressed everything, and I added these acrylic leaf gems, if you will. Added a small little tiny flower up here with a purple gem. On the hat, I rimmed it with the same twine I did her tiny little bow in. She turned out to be super cute, very inexpensive. I love the way she turned out. So I'm going to make her a husband or boyfriend or partner, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to do the male version of it, and I will give you guys, or show you guys a tutorial right now. The materials you will be needing is obviously your Scarecrow, 2 in a pack. I got 1 for her. This is the boy. You will be needing your hot glue gun that is obviously plugged and turned on. Mine is pretty hot. Chipboard piece for the base. So as you could tell, I recycled my kids' I guess these are Fruit Loops. I don't know what they are. And I just distressed the edges so it doesn't look really cardboardy, if that's a word. You will need your scissors. I found some acrylic gems and leaves that I thought would be of pretty colors. I just took a bunch, 1 of each color that I had, so I can match them appropriately. So you'll be needing that. You need, I'm using Vintage Photo Distress ink in my distresser. So you'll be needing that if you want to distress it like I have. Some leaves. These are leaves that I got from those artificial flowers, the fake flowers that you get at Dollar Tree. And whenever I take the flowers apart, I usually keep the leaves for purposes as such. So you'll be needing some of those because I wanted to incorporate some greens in there. You'll be needing some leaves. These are from Dollar Tree. These flowers are very old, and I'm going to say they're close to 9 to 10 years old. Those are the flowers I used for her. If you could tell, they're pretty bright, and I distressed them with the Vintage Photo. So you'll be needing some flowers, and then I used some of these leaves in here for her dress. I'm probably not going to dress him up too much because obviously he's a boy. You'll be needing twine on a roll, and I got this from Hobby Lobby. Very inexpensive. I believe it was $3.99, and then I used a 40 off coupon on here. And clearly you're going to need your styrofoam. This is the cone one that I was mentioning to you guys from Dollar Tree. This is the packaging, and this is what it looks like from Dollar Tree. And I believe that's all the materials you will be needing to start this project. Now, I did, for time's sake, because my phone, I have no editing capabilities, so I did start wrapping the cone around. I will show you guys here how to pretty much finish it off, but I'm sure a lot of you guys know how to wrap twine around the cone. And you just basically go in circles. I do not glue down every single strand because that's a lot of gluing. I actually did it with the girl, and it was nightmare waiting to happen. So this one I did it slightly different. I'm just gonna push it down all the way. And with gluing it strand by strand, it was very hard. If there was a gap, I couldn't do anything about it. It just had to stay. So, and now I'm going to hot glue it a little bit, just so the twine does not kind of unravel on itself. It's just in spot, basically. That's all it's for. And then, but yeah, this is pretty much all you do, is you just go in circles, and you keep wrapping the whole cone around. So, but yeah, this is what you do. I have been off of YouTube for a while, and just to give you guys an update, we did get our house built, and we moved in March of this year. So all my crafting supplies has been packed up since earlier this year, since about January. So I have not been able to craft, which I've been going through crafter's withdrawal, and you guys know what that means. But now I'm slowly, gradually unpacking everything. I did have to get the kids' room up and running before I could do the crafting, because the school started, and it's been one thing after another. But so far life's good. I can't complain. But we did purchase this house. We got it built, and it took a lot of work, patience, and things of that sort. So, but I'm hopefully back now. The kids, my youngest one has gone full-time to school. He just turned 5, so he's doing kindergarten. But yeah. Okay, I cut off a little bit too much, so I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to reinforce the twine by just gluing it down in spots. And most of the, I have glue strands everywhere. Most of it you won't be able to see anyways because of, and I just lift this up, and because of the decoration. Let me finish my sentence before I jump to the next one. And you just kind of squish it in place, and see, it's done. Now what I did is, I'm going to go ahead and cut this. Now before I did the twine for it, I actually laid it down on cardboard and I cut a circle. So that way I had the accurate measurement of it. And I am just going to add a little bit of glue at a time to just cover it all up. And speaking of which, I do need some glue sticks because I did run out. Don't you love it when you run out of glue sticks right in between the project? Okay, I'm back. So, you guys just force it down. I don't know, it just gives it a clean look, and if you want to, really finish it off, you could add more twine to it. It doesn't bother me, so I'm not going to. It's going to sit like this anyways, and the leaves and everything kind of draws your attention to that instead of the bottom of the Scarecrow. And then what I'm going to do with my Distress ink, my vintage photo, I'm just going to dab it and run it against the grain. So that way it gives it a distressed finished look, because I don't like the starchy look of the twine. I wanted to make it look like, oh my gosh, it's been sitting in an attic and we found it and it looks so pretty and vintage. That's the look I was going for. But you guys get the gist of it. But I have done quite a few home projects. I will be coming back on here and sharing them with you guys. Some have been Pinterest inspired, some have been YouTube inspired, and it's been a lot of fun. That's it. That's all it takes. See? It looks pretty. And you could tell the difference in color. Hopefully. My camera's picking it up. So, once you've done that, what you're going to do next is get your Scarecrow, and you are just pretty much your guy. You're just going to squeeze it all the way down to the styrofoam. That's all it takes. And even if you have to poke him back a couple of times, it's okay, because the cardboard downstairs, or on the bottom, not downstairs, on the bottom, will tell you when to stop. And it's telling me to stop. So, there you go. Now, you don't have to make this fall. You could make it Halloween by getting one of those, probably some bats or what have you, and just adding them on. I'm just fixing his hair because he's a messy guy. Now, for him, because it's a boy, I think I'm going to trim a little bit off. Otherwise, you can't tell the difference. Giving him a haircut. See? Now I'm a hairstylist too for scarecrows. Just kidding, guys. Okay. Look. Ta-da! Isn't he adorable? Oh, he is so cute. I love him. Okay, something has gone wrong with his bow. He looks pretty distressed. I'm just going to clean him up a little bit. In other words, just kind of make sure that it's all looking clean and tidy. I don't want his bow to be this long, so I will fishtail it because it's a little too long for my taste, like so. You guys can do whatever your heart desires with your scarecrows, because there's endless possibilities with this project. But there you have it. Now, what I'm going to do is, I think, oh my gosh, seriously? I don't know, guys, which one would look prettier. I kind of like this color on him, but then I also like the yellows. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to do this green color, and I'm going to do his upside down. Could tell. I'm going to do it like so, because hers is the other way, so I'm going to make him slightly different. He has his own character and own personality. Now, I've learned from experience not to put glue directly on these because they get hot, these acrylic beads, and they burn me, and I don't like it. Okay, see? Looks so cute. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding my leaves. I think for him, why did I say him? Oh well. I am going to add a lot more deeper colors than I did for her. And I will not use any glitter for him, just so that people know that he's a boy, not a girl. Oop, not a flower either. I do like this leaf. It looks very like rustic and very pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start gluing it down. Now you can do whatever your heart pleases to do. You guys are pretty creative. I see some videos of you guys doing things and it's just amazing. Oops, my thing did not get very tight. Oh well. Oh dear. It's where I glued it wrong. Okay, that's fine. There's nothing I can't fix, right? Right guys, as crafters? Okay, for him I'm going to start him off down here. Just add some glue. or spill some glue, whichever one comes you like to do, right there. And then I'm going to use some, actually, you know what, let me use a green one. I think I'm going to do some greens. And for the leaves, I usually like to cut them in a V on the bottom so they don't look so unnatural. I mean, we all know they're fake, but why emphasize it, right, guys? Why emphasize? There. And then I think I'm going to add some right here. And then I'm going to take... Guys, I have missed making videos. I have missed crafting. I mean, I do craft and I do some hauls, but I really haven't had the time to. It has been chaotic. And so once I started decorating for fall, I was like, oh, I'm going to make some videos. And actually, this came to me while I was at Dollar Tree. And I was browsing for some fall inspiration stuff, and I saw the Scarecrows, and they almost spoke to me at Dollar Tree. Creepy, huh? And I was like, oh, I have to get them and try some stuff at home to see what I can come up with. And then I thought of a him and her. I was like, oh, it's cute. I like the idea of him and her Scarecrow. And I think I'm going to put them kind of like in the window area. The windows in my current home has kind of like a ledge, and so I'm trying to create some stuff for that window ledge area. And I really like these tiny little leaves. I got them from the yellow flower that I showed you guys that I used on her. It came from them, from that branch. And I don't know, I just think it feels very like a vine of leaves going up. I don't know if you guys can see it. It looks super pretty, I think, at least. Then I think I'm going to add a deep